Okay, everyone, how's it going? It's me here again, and this time I'm going to talk about the Star Wars Battlefront beta. I recently got to play since it was open to everyone. It just ended today, and I'll just say I'm impressed. There was three game modes. There was one single player, which was survival, and you could play with a friend if you wanted to, and then the onlines were Drop Zone and Walker Assault. Now, overall, the online ones seemed somewhat imbalanced. It seemed like no matter what, the Empire just won. I don't know what it is. They're going to have to do something to fix that. I guess if they want to stick to true spirit of the Star Wars universe, the Empire was slightly stronger at times. But starting with the survival mode, I was fairly impressed with this. I actually enjoyed it. It was your standard survival wave mode. There was 6 wave in this. It's actually kind of short. There's supposed to be like 15. And it's what you expect. Over time, there's tougher enemies that come into the map and everything, and they just appear randomly out of nowhere. It's just how survival is. But I found neat, there'd be drop pods that would actually like drop items for you to help you during the wave modes, and you have to capture them and wait until you're done capturing, but you'd also have to defend it before something happens to it. And that was fairly interesting, and so there's power-ups just kind of over the map. There was your standard shield power-up, there was the turret power-up, there was the automatic turret, and it was your standard survival mode. It was really good, and I actually enjoyed it. That was one of the stronger points I felt in the beta, and I really enjoyed playing that, especially since I was playing with a friend. Then there's Drop Zone and Walker Assault. Now, Drop Zone's just your standard capture the command point type thing. There's pods on the ground similar to what you would see in the survival mode, and you have to capture those. And you win by either capturing them all or whoever has the most by the time runs out. Time never ran out. Someone always captured it. It was usually the Empire who played it. And that was a fairly good one. I had issues at times in the beta. It was mostly Walker Assault. I had issues with the audio, and generally between Drop Zone and Walker Assault, the only issue I really had was in the beginning. It would somewhat lag. And that was really the only problem I actually had with it, besides the unbalanced ability that the Empire seemed to have. But Drop Zone was fairly neat. I think it was like 10 or 15 players on it. And I would highly recommend before you like go into the higher game modes, kind of do some other ones and level up a little bit, because it advised that in the beginning, and really those upgrades are very vital in this game. I was playing against people who seemed like they were playing for years and they had every upgrade available, and they were just destroying me and my team. So the upgrades are very vital to actually winning a game mode, and the jetpack was kind of neat. It's not really overpowered. I mean, you just launch and then you land real quick. It doesn't last at all. It's not like Boba Fett's jetpack, and I was kind of pleased with that, so it's not like overpowered. I'm not going to be seeing people fly around everywhere. And in this one, there's really just the weapon power-up and makes your weapon a little stronger. That's really all there was. There was no like automatic turrets or anything. I think the only upgrade I got during the game was the grenade, and that was about it. And the grenade's really neat. You throw it, and it kind of does like a real quick explosion, then does like a really big outward explosion. That one I was killing tons of people with, and I was very pleased with what I saw with that. And then there was Walker Assault, and this one, it's a neat idea, I really do like it, but this one just seems to have so many problems. I never won a match in Walker Assault. I think I won like maybe the first two, and that was when I was playing the Empire, and after that I just started losing. And it seems like the main issue is you need to communicate with your team if you're the Rebels. You need to go capture the uplinks to be able to call them the Y-Wings. Don't go out there and just start randomly shooting people. It's not going to help, and you're most likely going to lose. When the shields go down, attack that thing. Use any like orbital airstrike or rocket launchers to do some damage to that. It's really needed. What I liked about this was, in the original Battlefront 2, it's when the best person on the team gets the ability to be able to play the Jedi, they do. And they were the only ones that did. If they said no, go to the next best person. And this is just whoever finds the little pickup on the ground gets to play the Jedi. In this case, it was Hoth, so it was either Darth Vader or Luke. And they got to play those two. And I really like this because it gives everyone a chance to be able to play as the Jedi if they want to. They don't have to like be that good at the game. Now, as I said earlier, really the things I didn't like was that Walker Assault just seems unbalanced. I don't mind the fact that the walkers walk on their own. That's fine. I mean, in Battlefront, whoever was in the walker, they would just go to the shield generator, and that would be it. There would be nothing else for them to do besides just stand there and just shoot whoever comes running across their path. And Walker Assault, the game mode is pretty much when the walkers get close enough to the shield generator, they destroy it, and the match is over and the Empire wins, or it's if the Rebels are able to destroy the two AT-ATs, then they win. Those are the objectives of the game, and as I said, no one really seems to communicate, and that's the big problem with that. But I did like the pickups. I was kind of nervous about those because, like, in the original ones, the vehicles would just be either waiting at the first command point, or whichever many the teams had. They usually start with like 1 or 2, and there'd be vehicles there. In this one, they're just kind of placed over the ground, and there's not that many. I think there's like 2 spots to pick up an AT-AT. There's one, like, a couple of spots to pick up the fighters, and the fighters in this were, Empire was TIE Interceptor and a TIE Fighter, and I liked the controls. I didn't really have a problem with them as what other people were having. I was able to pilot them fairly easily, and I will say that flying those was actually very fun, and I can't wait for the Rogue Squadron game mode that's in this. I don't remember what it's called, but that's in this where you just pilot the fighters, and it's Empire versus Rebels, and there's some heroes in there like Han Solo and Boba Fett. That looked interesting, and with what I saw with the Hoth and the way the controls were, I think I'm really going to enjoy that. Overall, it was a fun experience, besides the fact that it really seemed in favor of the Empire through most of the game modes. I can't say if I'm going to pick it up or not right off the bat, because after I've had experiences like Titanfall and Evolve, those online-only really games die real quickly. So if they have like some single-player like the original Battlefront games did, with like you could play the game modes online or offline. In this one, there's certain ones you can play online. There's like 5 or 6 in there. I don't remember them all. And then single-player was just like a battle, which I'm assuming might be more like Conquest or something from the original Battlefront games. And then of course there was survival. So if they do like some sort of offline ability against AI, I might pick it up, because when that game goes offline, there's really going to be no replay value to the game. There's going to be no need to really play it, but that's just my opinion. I'm not huge into online, most for the fact that like once the online goes, it's like the game's just dead, because usually if they have a really good online, they have a crappy offline, crappy campaign, and that just really, I think, hurts the game. But we'll see. If it does have some sort of offline, maybe we can play like the missions offline also, I'll probably pick it up. Even if it's just like maybe there's some Conquest, Capture the Flag or something, I'll probably lean more towards it. I might wait till it gets cheaper, who knows. I'll have to see how the game officially is when it comes out. But that is all for that. I just thought I would post this after I got done playing it. If you played it, let me know what you thought of it, if you liked it or didn't like, leave in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Survive,